Hey guys, what's up? It's Ashmir here, talking Dark Age of Camelot Phoenix. Today's video, we're going to discuss some ways to level quicker, or at least make the PvE experience a little better. This is not a strict leveling guide per se. However, it is something that should be able to help you get up to level 50 and start RVRing quicker. Alright, so first tip I have for you is to make a group. Don't worry about full group, don't worry about trying to join full groups. Just grab a couple of buddies and make a small group. I leveled my Savage and my Warrior most recently, 250, both of them in less than 24 hours played, almost strictly in a 3-man or a 4-man. Even a duo is better than solo for the most part. When you make your small man, the ideal way to do it is 2 DPS and 1 support for a 3-man. It doesn't matter what the DPS are. You can have a Nightshade and a Veilwalker if you want to. Or you can have a Savage and a Berserker. Hey, very strong. The one thing I would encourage you to do is, on those DPS, if they're both melee, pick different weapon types so that whenever, so for example, if you have a Warrior and a Berserker, have the Berserker go axe and the Warrior go hammers. So whenever hammers drop, the Warrior automatically goes to him, and axes go to the Berserker. Makes it easier to not go through long patches with no upgrades. There are multiple reasons why a small group is superior to a large group. Just being able to coordinate for one thing, being able to farm all your collection task items. The most important thing though is that you can get just as good of experience per mob kill for doing oranges and reds in a 3-man as you can in an 8-man killing purples. And you get kill tasks all the way to 50 done in a small man of 4 people for killing oranges. Even though some guides will tell you you don't, you do. I just did it. I saw it. So now that you get your group, you're going to start off level 1 wherever you start. During your low levels, I highly encourage you to not worry so much about tasks or quests or anything like that. Just find mobs with high XP bonus and kill them. If you don't know, certain mob types like dragons, giants, plants, magical, etc. offer high XP bonus. Much higher than just the normal humanoid or an undead or an animal. If you type /task realm, it will give you the list of what the current bonus for mob types are. So find a mob type that has a high bonus. Use your resources on the internet. I'm going to link some stuff here to find mobs around that level that are that type, and then go do them. Go kill them. Just grind them out. You can kill oranges and yellows up to level 20, 22. Just chain kill them and level very fast. You'll get some tasks done while you do it, but that's not your main focus. Right now it's just get up to your low 20s, and you do it by killing those mobs of high XP type. So the ultimate efficiency in leveling this way is you want to combine your task, and you will start this in your low 20s. I mentioned grinding mobs till 21, 22, somewhere around there. At that point, you want to look ahead. You want to use your resources and look for collection task items. If you don't know what a collection task is, there are certain mobs throughout the game that drop items. These items can be turned into an NPC for experience and gold. It gives a lot of experience to do these. Even at level 49, you get 4 bubs for doing this. In your high 20s and your low 30s, you get almost a full level for doing this. 8 bubs, 9 bubs, sometimes a full level. So what you should start doing is around 22, look at your different lists, and I will link them here, and see, okay, level 28 mob that's orange or red to me, it's a giant subtype, and it drops level 30 task turn in. I want to go kill those. Where are they at? You find the location, you go kill them. Farm ahead. Don't farm the level that you are, because it gives so much experience. You want to, when you hit that level, turn in those items at that level, and it'll get you close to a full level. Now, ideally at 22, you're going to start farming those 28, 29, 30 items. You only need to farm 10 per person. So if you're running a 3-man group, you only need 30. That's a whole lot better than needing 80. So another advantage to doing small group here. Once you've got 10 for each person in your group, if you're not the level to turn the item in yet, go farm the next item if possible. So you're 28, or you've just farmed your level 28 item, now go farm the 29 item. Still not level 28, go farm the level 30 item. You're going to accumulate a series of levels that you'll go through really quick by farming these items ahead of time. And once you get to level 28, go turn in that level 28 task item right away. It will get you extremely close to 29. Now, to get to 29, I recommend just knocking out a quick kill task. What is a kill task? Well, it's not the old kill task where you go and say /task to a guard and he tells you to go kill some mob and then you come back and he gives you XP. Kill tasks always work. They're always there. If you type /tasks space personal, it will show you all the tasks available and your progress on them. It starts usually with 15. Kill 15 humanoids. Once you've killed 15 humanoids, bam, you get almost a full bubble at the early levels. You still get half a bubble at level 49. So it's somewhere between. As you level up, it gets a little less, but it's still a significant amount of experience. So once you kill those 15 humanoids, it auto-completes. You get the XP, you get some gold, and then it refreshes. When it refreshes, you have to kill more, so it's less efficient. Now you have to kill 31 humanoids. It's not near as efficient, but you can knock out 15 and get a quick close to a bub. So what I recommend is when you farm up all of your task turn-in items, your collection task items, as soon as you get to the level that you can turn them in, and then go and do a kill task that's around your level that will get you to the next level. Now you turn in your level 29 collection task items. Now go do a different kill task. Now you're level 30. Turn in your 30 items. Eventually you'll catch up and you'll get to a level that you don't have kill task item or collection task items for. So you always want to kind of be ahead, and if possible, be farming the next collection task items, using those as the way to get your kill task done to springboard your leveling. If you do this correctly and you plan it right, you can go from 28 to 40 in no time at all. One thing I do want to note here is that you can do multiple kill tasks at once. If you notice, there are tasks for dungeons mobs, frontier mobs, darkness fall mobs. So if you kill a mob in a dungeon that's a humanoid, you're knocking off both humanoid and dungeon kill tasks at once. If you kill a demon in Darkness Falls, you're knocking off 4 tasks at once. Demons, dungeons, frontiers, and Darkness Falls. These tasks add up quickly. So it's very good to knock these out every day, but I encourage you to do it as a means to get from some point A to point B. Don't just go and farm the tasks. It's much more efficient to do collection tasks basically all the way to 50 and using your kill tasks to get you to that next level to turn in your collection tasks. So I just mentioned that you can do multiple tasks at once. With that in mind, I encourage you, when possible, do frontier mobs, because not only are you getting the extra knocking out 2 tasks at once, frontier mobs and whatever type of mob you're doing, you're also getting a bonus 30% for killing mobs in the frontier. Besides that, there are things called RVR tasks, and there are people that like to gank greys. Whenever you get ganked, you've now partaken in an RVR invasion. Doesn't matter what realm the invasion is in. Every 15 minutes when that RVR task ends, if you have participated in that invasion, you will get some RPs and a large XP bonus. It's like any kill task. So not only does this give you extra experience, this gives you realm points, which allow you to buy realm abilities, which you can spend to make your PvE much easier, getting passive abilities that increase your damage or your regeneration, or getting active abilities like MCL that allow you to recycle your mana much quicker. If the invasion is in your realm currently, I highly recommend that you prioritize XPing out in the frontier during these invasions. The reason for that is every time you kill a mob, you get an item, a drop, whether, depending on what realm you're in. If you're in Midgard, you get snow. If the invasion's in Albion, you get soil. If the invasion is in Hibernia, you get branches. These items you can turn into the supply masters for experience. It's similar to Phoenix Egg experience. Not a whole lot by itself, but it adds up. However, if you turn in one of these during an invasion, you have now partaken in the invasion. You have participated. So you get that XP bonus and you get realm points. Something I highly recommend to you is to wait till the task is close to completing. Again, it completes every 15 minutes. Divide your snow or soil or branches into 2 stacks. Turn in before the 45-minute mark when it completes. Wait for it to complete, then turn in the other stack so that when it goes to the 30-minute mark and completes, you've already participated. Doing this means you only have to run out there twice instead of 4 times. If you're running around, you're not killing, you're not getting experience. So this doubles your efficiency. Don't worry so much about getting ganked if on your way out there. If you get ganked, hey, you just participated. So it's kind of cheesy in the respect that you don't actually have to kill any players to get round points while you're leveling up. But it adds up, and it adds up quickly. My warrior was 2L7 when I hit 50 doing this, and that's enough to have determination 7, which goes a long way when you first get out in RVR. Real quick tip here, the best place in my experience to bind is some place that has a teleporter, a hastener, and a healer all really close together. And I know for a fact Mularn and Magmel, in realms of Mid and Hibernia respectively, have this location ideally. So not only is it convenient by having all of those things, it's a special place you can't port straight to that gives you more flexibility when moving around. Some people like to bind at the border keep. That's fine, but there's no hastener at the bindstone. You have to go out to the frontier side to use the hastener and then come back through. So it's a little less efficient. SI is fine. In fact, you can run through the portal in SI to get to the main town. But Mularn and Magmel were fantastic for me, so I would highly recommend set your bind there. Another quick tip, use the consignment merchant. Don't be afraid to spend a little gold while you're leveling up. You can make gold much faster at level 50 than you can at level 29. If you've hit a rotten luck and you aren't getting your weapon upgrades and your weapon just turned blue, go check the consignment merchants. Spend 8, 10, 20 gold to upgrade your weapon. Same thing with your collection tasks. If you're not getting enough drops or you've caught up to the level that you need to, that you would be turning something in, go check the consignment merchants, especially when you get in the 40s, because these mobs get farmed all day long. The drops are often really cheap. I know that I bought like a set of 10 level 41 turn-ins for 10 gold, and same thing at level 43 and 45. Even 100 gold is cheap, honestly. But there's so many people out here doing these tasks that the supply for all of these items is more than the demand. So go drop some gold. Get these items. Also, buy some potions. When I leveled my Savage, we leveled Savage, Warrior. No, we leveled Savage, Scald, and Og Healer. We didn't have spec buffs. So we bought some end pots, and we bought the elixirs of deftness and might. Gave us, it's not a shaman buff, but they were good enough. It increased our kill speed by just enough that it was just worth doing. One other trick with a sim is that you can often find ROG jewelry, level 51 ROG jewelry, that have a lot in one stat item, like 30 strength, or 30 acuity, or 30 dex, for very cheap, for 10 or 20 gold often. And I don't know about you, but when you're leveling up, having a ring that has 30 dex on it, you don't have to worry about dex very often. Like, you can just automatically swap in whatever new armor you get. You don't have to worry, this lowers my strength, or this lowers my acuity too far. Screw that. Just invest a little bit of gold in some jewelry that gives you big bonuses while leveling up. You're not making a template. You don't care about resist at this point, but having those extra stats can pay huge dividends. One thing I want to talk about real quick is the Lost Seed quest. It's called on Hib. I don't remember what it's called, like Ancestral Secrets maybe on Mid. Anyway, it's the SI Neck quest. Way back in the day, when you hit 48, it was a great experience to do. It's not necessarily a very good experience here. However, it's still roughly half a bub, maybe a little bit less, more like 4/10 of a bubble to do it. But it's pretty quick, and it's an item you probably won't anyway. So unless you're in a kick-ass group, it's probably worth going and doing once you hit level 48. The last thing I want to talk about is not something that really speeds your leveling up, but to me it makes PvE a better experience, and that's leveling a trinketer. If you don't know what a trinketer is, you can salvage drops, armor, weapon, staves, instruments, and you get raw material from those things you salvage. You can turn that raw material into something else, like hinges or curio boxes, and then sell those things to NPCs for a nice profit. Making a trinketer is really cheap and really quick. I think I made my savage for like 100 or 150 gold, and it took me 2.5 hours, but I wasn't sitting here grinding it out. I was walking around the house doing stuff. I'm not going to make this I'm not going to make this video longer by telling you how to make a trinketer. There are guides out there. I do want to warn you, though, that some of those guides are realm specific, and they don't say that they're realm specific, so maybe do a little bit more research into it. The reason I like having trinketing while I'm leveling up is so that as I'm getting armor drops, if they're not upgrades, I can just go ahead and salvage them. And then when I get to town, I can turn them into hinges, sell the hinges, and make money. I don't have to go to town near as often, and it is good money. I would recommend doing this sometime in the 30s. You want to be able to salvage from like level 35 on. So there it is, guys. There's a few tips to help you level a little quicker. I assure you that if you use a little planning and combine several of these things at once, high mob XP with kill task and collection tasks, in the frontier especially, you will level quickly. It may not be some ridiculous 13 hours or whatever, but let's be real, the only people that do that are the people that power leveled the whole way. And if you can power level, you don't need this video. And honestly, I power leveled 2 tunes on Hib using Animus, which is super fast, and it was not really any faster than leveling in a 3-man. And it was a whole hell of a lot more fun leveling with 2 of my friends. Just took 3 or 4 days and busted it out. So my final tip there, and this, I guess it's a bonus tip, is find a couple of friends and do it, because it's a whole lot more fun doing anything with friends. And remember that it is about fun. Don't just bust your ass trying to get to 50 for, no reason. So that's it. If this video helped you at all, please let me know. If you have any questions or you can think of something that I haven't touched on, let me know in a comment. Remember to like and subscribe. And if you like this kind of content, let me know that as well, and I will try to make future videos like this. I will have a music video coming out soon. I have two in the works. One of them is for my Savage because we just went mid, and I still have a ton of unused footage on Hib, enough to make at least one more, probably two more decent music videos. Alright guys, thanks.